king realize? How did he use the treasure? So after facing defeat from the dragon, did the king realize something? And how did he decide to use the treasure? What's the answer? Yes, the king realized what? His mistake. The king realized his mistake. The king realized that the money is not to be used for the satisfaction of his wife, but for the welfare of the people, isn't it? Yes. So he used the treasure for the welfare of the people. That's it. Right? The king realized that his mistake, it was a mistake to go to the hill, to do a war with the dragon, to try to take away the treasure for the satisfaction of his wife, the queen. But it is something that has to be used for the welfare of the people. The king realized this mistake, then he used the treasure for the welfare of the people. Right? Okay. So now I will keep this screen also for the minute so that we can read this question also. Okay. Hearts. So who would you support, the king or the dragon? Why? So two major characters here. One is a king and the second is a dragon. Whom do you support and why do you support that particular character? What's the answer? We support the dragon as the treasure should be used for the welfare of the people. The dragon was not using it for any of his satisfaction, isn't it? He was protecting it. But the king was trying to take it away for his satisfaction, not for the people. Right? So we support the dragon. Yeah. Second question. What do you think the king might have decided to do after the battle was over? So the battle got over, all his soldiers are dead, only the king was remaining. What do you think the king might have decided to do then? Huh? What do you think? The king might have decided to use the treasure for the welfare of the people. There was nothing else possible, isn't it? Huh? Had he defeated the dragon, he would have used it for some of his purposes. But now, he was defeated by the dragon and nothing else was possible there. So, yes, he had to use the treasure for the welfare of the people. Right? Now, third one, what would you do if you were the king? Imagine you were the king. What would have you done? I would do as the dragon told if I were the king. Obviously, whoever may be the king, they have to do as what the dragon told them. That's it. There is nothing else possible there, right? Okay. So, who would you support? The king, the dragon? Why? I would support the dragon as the treasure should be used for the good deeds. What do you think the king might have decided to do after the battle was over? The king might have decided to use the treasure for the welfare of the people. There was nothing else possible. What would you do if you were the king? I would do as the dragon told if I were the king. Okay. So now, I will keep this screen also for another minute so that you can read these questions also thoroughly. Right? Okay, so after going through the king and the dragon, now it is time for us to do the fun with activity part of this particular lesson. Okay, so in this fun with the grammar part, we need to learn about how different kinds of past activities are expressed. So we know, the king attacked the dragon. The dragon protected it for years. The army fell dead down the hill. So these are all some sentences that we have taken from the lesson, and they are all saying something about something happened in the past, isn't it? The king lived once upon a time in the past. The dragons were there once upon a time in the past. The king went and attacked the dragon once upon a time in the past. Everything had happened in the past itself, isn't it? Yes. See, the king attacked. Attack. The dragon protected. Protected. The army fell dead. Lie, fall, fell. Isn't it? So this attacked, protected, fell. These words are in a simple past tense. Okay. So that is why we are able to express past actions in these sentences. Right? So, simple past tense means the second form of a verb, which is actually known as a simple past tense, is used to express past actions. Okay? If we want to express a past action, we can simply express them using simple past tense. Okay? All main verbs have got this past tense. All main verbs have got the past tense, and the past tense is used when we have to express, some past activities, past incidents, right? Okay. Now, let me write another sentence. There was a dragon. Then we say, yes, they were all attacked. The soldiers. Okay. Then we can say, he had the duty to protect it. Here, again we are saying some more things from the same lesson. There was a dragon. They were all attacked. The soldiers were all attacked. He had the duty to protect it. So we know was and were are the past tense form of is, then are. Is and are the present tense form of be, and was and were are the past tense form of be. Okay, then as far as have is concerned, have is a present tense form, has also is a present tense form, had is a past tense form. Okay, so they have, he has the duty. We can say what they has the duty. But when it comes to past tense, we say he had the duty, or they had the duty. They had the duty to protect it. So was is the past tense of is, where is the past tense of are, had is the past tense of yes, has and have, right? So not only main verbs, be forms and have forms. Which are they? Be forms and have forms. So is, was, are, were. Here has, had, yeah, have also had. Okay. So simple past tense form of verb. Simple past tense form is applicable for all main verbs and auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. In helping verbs, be forms have, was and were as a past tense form of the verb, and have forms has and have had as a common past tense form. Okay. Fill in the blanks with appropriate form of be verb in the past tense or had. Okay. So here is a passage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks are there. We have 5 past tense forms also. Had is the past tense form of has or have, isn't it? Yes. Was is the past tense form of is. Where is the past tense form of are, right? Okay. Now, my grandfather dash in the army, was in the army before he retired. He dashed a green jeep. He had a green jeep and lived in the cantonment area. He had a big mustache and was tall and thin. His close friends were usually from the army. Now he is very old and meets only a few people. Last month he had a get-together with his very close friends to thank them for their contribution to his life. Right? So we have used the past tense form of be and have to complete this passage, right? My grandfather was in the army before he retired. He had a green jeep and lived in the cantonment area. He had a big mustache and was tall and thin. His close friends were usually from the army. Now he is very old and meets only a few people. Last month he had a get-together of his very close friends to thank them for their contribution to his life. Okay. So now I will keep the screen the same for another minute so that you can read them once again. Okay.